In 1987, in the middle of a live news broadcast in Chicago, the picture cut out. When it came back, it wasn't the news anymore. A masked man had taken over the signal, live, in front of thousands of homes. No one has ever figured out who he was. This wasn't a prank on a small local channel. This was a live broadcast hijack that required serious equipment, and to this day, the FCC still hasn't cracked it. Welcome back to Unsolved Mysteries Explained. Today's case isn't a disappearance or a death. It's something stranger. A live broadcast, hijacked in real time by someone who was never identified. Stick around, because the how of this case is almost as strange as the who. It happened right in the middle of the sports segment, and for 17 seconds, no one at the station could explain what was happening. On the night of November 22nd, 1987, Chicago sportscaster Dan Roan was covering highlights of a recent Bears game during Channel 9's 9 o'clock news. Suddenly, the picture cut to darkness. Then a masked figure appeared, a rubber mask resembling the 1980s TV character Max Headroom, swaying in front of a shaky homemade background. There was no audio at first, just a loud buzzing sound, and the intrusion lasted nearly 17 seconds before engineers regained control of the signal. The anchor came back on air visibly confused, and the broadcast continued as if nothing happened. But it wasn't over. 2 hours later, they struck again, and this time, no one could stop them. About 2 hours after the first incident, the same masked figure hijacked the signal of PBS station WTTW, this time during a broadcast of Doctor Who. With no engineer on duty at that tower, the hijackers were able to stay on air much longer than before, and this time, viewers could hear audio. The masked man rambled, made strange references to local media figures, sang fragments of songs, and behaved erratically for close to a minute and a half before the transmission ended on its own and the show resumed. It remains one of the strangest interruptions ever broadcast on American television. This wasn't a kid messing with a remote. What it actually took to pull this off is what makes the case so unsettling. Investigators determined that the hijackers used a more powerful microwave transmission to override the station's own signal, a technique known as a capture effect. Experts noted this required real technical expertise and significant transmitting equipment, and that the broadcast likely originated from somewhere with a clear line of sight to both stations' towers, which sat atop two of the tallest buildings in downtown Chicago. Whoever did this didn't stumble into it. They planned it, they had the right equipment, and they knew exactly what they were doing. The FCC has caught other TV pirates before and since. This one they never even came close to. The FCC conducted a criminal investigation immediately afterward, but was unable to identify anyone responsible. Over the decades, amateur investigators and internet sleuths have proposed dozens of theories. Disgruntled employees, engineering students, even people connected to the TV stations themselves. But nothing has ever been confirmed. The stunt became nearly impossible to replicate after American television switched from analog to digital broadcasting in 2009, meaning this specific kind of mystery can likely never happen again, making it a strange, frozen moment in broadcast history. So was it a prank, a message, or something else entirely? No one still knows. That's the story of the Max Headroom signal hijacking, a live TV mystery that's never been solved, and likely never will be. Let me know in the comments what you think really happened. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Unsolved Mysteries Explained for a new unsolved case every week.